All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our pre-market pulse wave report for trading on Sunday, June the 11th, 2023. I hope you're having a great weekend. I won't keep you long so you can continue enjoying your great weekend. All right, so this is the Bitcoin futures. The market is still consolidated here. We got a bullish trend momentum reading. So the market's still in the buy, the pullback, buy the dip mode, even though we are in an intermediate bull market and a longer term bear market. So with the mixed feelings in the market, it looks like the bulls are starting to win over here. So we'll see where this goes. Next up is the silver market, and you'll notice here the silver is in a long-term bull market and an intermediate-term bull market with the bearish trend momentum reading still as the market is marching toward the 2550, which is the top of the Kumo cloud. That's the initial upside target and the first point of sign of resistance. If they can get above that, and the next target upside is 2650, and that'll hit, test and take out the 52-week high. And then the next target will be 2750 from there and above. So looking really good, firing on all cylinders for silver to start the week off. All right, nat gas is still doing absolutely nothing. It's in a longer term bull market, and it has a intermediate term bear market, and then you have a bullish trend momentum reading on top of that, and the market is just stuck. $2.50 seems to be the near-term resistance, is also equal to the top of the Kumo cloud also. Next up is the Dow futures. Dow futures is in a longer-term bull market, intermediate-term bull market, but still has a bearish trend momentum reading, even though the price action got top side of the Kumo cloud now. So very interesting turn of events, but it's still in the sell the rally mode. So at some point, it's going to get sold off again, because the last time was here, it got sold off. And then the time before that here, the market sold off. Time before that here, the market sold off. So I don't know. Is it going to try to really make a real run at the upper resistance this time, or is it going to be more of the same wash, rinse, repeat, and the market sells off? Very interesting to start the week off, but right now the bias is still sell the rally, so we'll see what happens. Next up is the NASDAQ 100. On the futures, you see your long-term bear market still intact, intermediate-term bull market still intact, and we have a bullish trend momentum reading, and we just hit a new 52-week high as a result of the positive bot check. So we did see that coming into fruition, and that's exactly what the market chose to do. So the market is wide open here, but we do got this little gap that needs to be taken into account. So we'll see what happens. I know it's going to first try to back and fill that, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But this is somewhat of a bullish pointer also. So I think the market pulls back and fills to start off, and then takes off like a rocket and continues to hit new 52-week highs. Next up, we have the gold market. Gold market is in a long-term bull market with the intermediate-term bull market, but like the Dow, it has a bearish trend momentum reading still, and it's inside the Kumo cloud, and it's struggling with the $2,000 resistance. So until the market can get enough powered up, it's still in sell the rally mode. All right, now the market has defied the last crash alert so far. So if this market does not, if 1950 doesn't hold, then the next support's at the psychological 1900. All right, it's just psychological. You don't see any real support down here. It's just a psychological support. But if it doesn't hold, the market goes into free fall. So more of a bearish outlook is we're in the sell the rally mode in gold. In the S&P 500, you got a long-term bull market now with the intermediate-term bull market, and you have a bullish trend momentum reading, and you just hit a new 52-week high on the gap up like you did the NASDAQ. So the S&P and the NASDAQ are trading together now, looking extremely bullish. So all systems go, but I'm expecting the back and fill before the market heads higher in both the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. Looking at crude oil, long-term bull market, and you have a intermediate term neutralized market. So this one is there's a do nothing until it comes off neutralized. Next up, you have the Russell. The Russell's in a long-term bear market, intermediate term bear market with a bullish trend momentum reading that just turned neutral up here as we are north the Kumo cloud. So you're neutral to start the week off, but you still have a sell the rally mode thing going on. So we'll see what happens. You got a bullish trend momentum reading, which is a buy the pullback, buy the dip, but by nature of this neutralize, we'll see if momentum shifts to a bearish outcome, and then the market goes back into sell the rally like it did back here. So interesting turn of events here in the Russell. Dollar index, long-term bull market, intermediate term bear market with a bullish trend momentum reading. I know when you see the long-term trend and the intermediate term trend pull away from each other, that's usually a mixed market, a sideways moving market. All right. And then you got the trend momentum reading, which is bullish. And you just got a positive bot check on Friday for the dollar index. So another explosive upside move like we did back here is in the works. I do think the dollar is going to work itself back up to the 108, 109, 110 level and beyond. So be careful if you're trying to short this market. Next up is Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum has a long-term bear market, intermediate term bull market, and a bullish trend momentum reading. And once again, you are contrary between the intermediate and long term. Generally, that means a sideways choppy market, but with the bullish trend momentum reading, you do have a bias to the long side, and the market's in the buy the dip, buy the pullback mode as it's still trapped inside the Kumo cloud. Until the market comes out of the cloud, it hasn't chosen a direction yet. It's trendless and it's just chopping. All right, folks. So that's what we're looking at to start the week off. So your reports will be out shortly, and you'll have plenty of time to peruse them before the markets open. So be ready for that. And I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Now I'll lead you to go back to it. Remember, the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm out. Peace.